Hello there. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will share with you 10 tips that help me stay consistent with my healthy lifestyle even while on a vacation in Jamaica. Do you know that feeling when you are headed out on vacation and you already know you're going to gain some weight? That always happened to me. I could go on a weekend and gain 5 pounds on just one weekend. I could be out for 2 weeks and gain 10, 15 pounds. Incredible. Guess what? It doesn't always have to be that way, and you can do it without struggling too much or without thinking even about dieting all the time. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Inaka Yembe. I'm a board certified physician currently practicing family medicine and emergency medicine in Louisiana. I'm very passionate about helping people lose weight and achieve their health and their wellness goals. My weight blossomed from that 10-pound baby on to past 300 pounds at one point in my adult life. And right now I am back down to a healthy 179 to 182 pounds, and that is healthy for me. My experience and expertise in weight loss comes from my personal struggle and also from evidence-based medicine studies as I work through the American Board of Obesity Medicine certification at this time. And hey, by the way, I also run a 21-day boot camp monthly for the first 3 weeks of every month. This is my gift to everyone. It's just really $1 per day or $21 for 3 weeks. In boot camp, I find my sweet spot, and this is where my passion, my expertise, and my commitment come together to work for you and I. So make sure you join boot camp today. Listen, if you know someone who may benefit from a video like this, share this video with them, and for you also subscribe to my channel so that next time I put up a video like this, you get a notification. But anyway, I just returned from a 5-day trip to Jamaica. We went as a group of family and friends, and I had a blast. Well, I came home, stepped on the scale, took a deep breath, picked down to see what my weight was, and boom, guess what? My weight had not changed. I was so excited, and that's why I'm here. That's the first time that has happened for me. And so I sat down and reflected and thought about what happened, and I want to share my journey with you and what I actually did, and I think it would help you as well. And this is my journey, and these are the things that I did. So here are the 10 tips that help me stay on track with my healthy lifestyle while on vacation. Number 1, get curious. Be curious like a child. And I'm talking about get curious about the environment, about your scenery, about your location. Take lots and lots of pictures. Because of the pandemic in which we were not allowed to leave the resort in Jamaica. So we spend time looking at everything. We'll wake up in the morning, work out, and then head out before the sun rises and walk around to look at things, take lots and lots of pictures, and just enjoy the environment. Guess what? When I came back and averaged my step counter, I averaged 6.1 miles per day. I was just blown away. I wasn't trying to walk 6.1 miles. It just happened. I think if I had headed out telling myself I would cover 6 miles per day, I think it would have been a chore and it may have been difficult. But it just happened automatically because we were so curious. We walked around so much, walked out, walked into the sea and back, just looking at everything and being excited. Get curious. It would help you to be active. Number 2, moderation is key. It doesn't really make sense to deprive yourself of enjoyable food when you're on vacation, especially for me in Jamaica. I went for the curry goat, I went for the Jamaican rum punch. I had some of that, but everything I just tasted in moderation. I just shied away from sitting down and pigging out on just too much food each time. So taste a little bit of everything and remember to exercise moderation. That will help you stay on track. Number three, the what is also important as the how much. So when we talk about moderation, we're talking about how much, but what you eat is also important. On my vacation, it didn't take me long to figure out exactly how these buffets were set up and where to go first. So first, I walked in and I looked all around, walked around to every station, and then I made up my mind on what I was going to eat. I think if I went in and got a plate, just walking in and trying to get everything, then I pile my plate and I feel like I need to eat everything. But first, I studied the buffet. I knew that this smoothies were here, I knew the juice was here, I knew the vegetables were here, I just knew how it was set up, the protein was here, so I went for that first, filled up my stomach with healthy foods, and then yes, of course, I had a little taste of desserts, just a tiny little taste of each one, and I was done. Tip number four, stay active. Bring your workout clothes with you. Find activities that you like. That's so important. When we went on this resort, we knew that because I'm teaching the boot camp and I wanted that to continue while I was on vacation, because I told myself it's just 1.5 hours out of 24 hours. How difficult can that be? But when we got out there, we found out there was dancing, there was underwater spin class. I never heard of that before, but I did that in Jamaica. I was thinking, well, I did pool aqua aerobics exercise. I did dance class. It was so much fun. We did all these active classes that helped us stay active also. There was a lot of dancing day and night. So at night time, instead of just flopping out on the bed or laying around telling stories, yes, we laid around during the daytime after the dancing, laid around and chatted, and then at night we went dancing again. That helped us to really, really stay active. Tip number 5. This one sounds simple, but simple is not always easy. Tip number 5 is to eat when you're hungry. Wait for that hunger cue to come before you eat, because you just don't want to have that mentality. Most of us have that mindset. We tell ourselves, hey, you know what, I'm on vacation, so guess what, I'm on vacation now, so I give myself permission to eat as much as I want and eat all the time. It doesn't have to always be like that. We don't always have to center our minds around food. Give yourself permission to enjoy your friends and family, and don't make it centered around food. So we ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner as a group. So we always went out together as a group. I think that helped eliminate the snacking in between, and it helped some people get hungry, so you're not eating all the time. That's not necessary. And then when you eat, try not to stuff yourself. I mean, just don't fill up your stomach with so much food. Just eat, you get comfortable, you stop eating. That's it. Tip number 6. Remember to hydrate with water. Water. While on vacation, it's easy to get dehydrated. I mean, we spent so much time in the sun in Jamaica. We were dancing in the sun, walking around in the sun, working out in the sun. It was just so easy to get dehydrated. So remember to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. That was a big deal for us. Stay hydrated. Bring a water bottle with you at all times and make sure you're constantly sipping. That will help you just stay hydrated, and most of all, remember to drink at least 10 to 20 ounces of water, so a small bottle of water, before you head out for that meal. That's just going to take up space in your stomach and help you not to eat as much. Tip number 7, 5 and 5. Remember, 5 servings of fruit, 5 servings of vegetable per day. So go for your vegetables. Those will help you stay full longer. For the fruits, you really want to try to head to lean towards your lower glycemic fruits if you're trying to stay on that, if your healthy lifestyle change has a weight loss goal in mind, is what I'm trying to say. So try to stick to the lower glycemic fruits. Things like the berries, the green apples, those will have a lower glycemic index. The vegetables, of course, try to stick with your leafy vegetables. Those have more fiber and will help keep you full long as well. Tip number 8, rethink your drinks. Sugary drinks, of course, sugary drinks just cause an unhealthy and unnecessary weight gain. So I'm talking about things like sodas, the juices, fruit juice is packed with sugar. Other things like Kool-Aid and sports drinks, these things have just sugar, no nutritional value. Also, the mixed alcoholic drinks are just full of sugar without any other nutritional value. We just call these empty calories. So again, back to water, make sure you hydrate well with water, and then limit the other drinks that are packed in with sugar. All right, moving on here to tip number 9, plan. Impulsive eating or just acting on impulse is just one of the biggest killers of a healthy lifestyle. Everything doesn't have to be planned around food, but even if you're going to go out to eat, plan it. For example, when we went to Jamaica, one of us is really big on colors. She said, well, we're a group, so we want to wear the same colors. It was a birthday celebration also, so she had colors planned for this, for lunch, colors for dinner. So I know it sounds a little bit too much, but thinking back, I think that helped eliminate some of the impulsive eating that may have happened, because what happened to us in real life is we had to dress up as a group in one color, come out together, and then go eat. So it seems that the eating in between was eliminated, and we just waited to dress up in our colors, take lots of pictures, of course, and then go out and eat as a group. But I know that sounds overboard, but just plan. If you're going to eat, plan also. If you know where you're going to eat, plan ahead of time what you're going to eat when you get there. Just take a second and think about it. I'm not saying stay away from the delicacies of the area, or don't just limit yourself to healthy food only, but you want to make the majority of what you're eating healthy, because you plan this in your mind, and then you can taste some of the area specialities, and that's also okay, but you're not just feeding on things that are unhealthy. Tip number 10, this is a big one. Bring your workout clothes. Bring your workout clothes with you on vacation. If I'm going to go for a weekend, I bring my workout clothes, because I know when I get there, I will be working out. So you always want to bring your workout clothes. Now, if you are strapped for space, for example, tennis shoes, for example, tend to take a lot of space, you can travel with your tennis shoes. Think about bringing the dry fit items, those that are lightweight. Look at the weather of the area you're going to, so that you bring clothes that are appropriate for you to work out in. We went into Jamaica, so I brought light clothes, things that I could wash and hang dry, and they'll be dried out by the next day. Some people will even bring hooks, magnetic hooks. I've seen those people bring those that they can hang up and wash their clothes and hang on that. I don't do that. I'll simply just take a hanger from the closet in the hotel and hang my clothes in those, and those tend to dry out really fast. Other tips, sometimes you work out those tennis shoes, they tend to have a little odor there. You can bring some dryer sheets, those help. You can just stick those in your tennis shoes, but either way, bottom line is, bring your workout clothes with you. It tells your mind and your brain that, well, you're going to get to your destination and you will stay active. This is a plan. Make it a habit. You have dinner, go out for a walk. Just don't have dinner and just sit down and relax all the time. You've got time. You can just take a short walk, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. That's all you need. So I hope these tips help you. Last but not least, which is a big one, be grateful. When you go for any vacation, have that attitude of gratitude for being able to go there. We've been in a pandemic. I haven't traveled for months and months and months. This is my first vacation, so my first emotion was one of gratitude. That was my first feeling. I was so grateful to be there. So just summarizing the tips that will help you stay on track with a healthy lifestyle change while you're on vacation are: get curious like a child, go out and look at everything. Moderation is key. Just don't deprive yourself of the foods, but eat everything in small amounts and in moderation. Just think about exactly what you're eating. Don't forget those fruits and vegetables, 5 servings of each that you need to get in. Stay active while you're there. Wait for hunger to come before you actually eat. Remember to stay hydrated. Rethink those drinks. Some of those sugary drinks are just not worth your time. Have a plan to eat when you go out. Have a plan to explore and enjoy your environment. Have a plan of what to do when you get there. And lastly, bring your workout clothes with them. It tells your mind you are going to work out, and when you get there, chances are you actually will. I hope these tips help you stay on a healthy lifestyle even while you are on vacation. If you have any questions, put them down in the chat box for me. And if you have any other topics you would like me to elaborate on, put those in the chat box as well. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button on the bottom of this screen. Subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so that each time I put out a video like this with more information, you will be notified. Thank you.